Jane, the bright and bubbly mascot of her high school cheerleading team, hides deep emotional wounds behind her ever-present smile. Relentlessly bullied by Melis, the school's queen bee and tyrant, Jane's world is turned upside down when a powerful tornado leaves her home in ruins. With nowhere to go, she's forced to move in with her childhood nemesis, the boy she once teased and called Tubby. But time has changed him. Talon, once the chubby, awkward kid next door, is now the tall, stoic, and undeniably attractive captain of the basketball team. He's cold, reserved, and seemingly indifferent to her presence. However, past tensions begin to melt as buried memories, old wounds, and undeniable sparks surface. As Jane navigates public humiliation at school, rivalry in love and sports, and the challenges of living under the same roof as her former enemy, she begins to learn that strength comes in many forms, and sometimes, second chances come from the most unexpected people. As Jane performs her signature cheerleading routine, her smile hides the pain of being tormented by Melis and her clique. That night, a violent tornado hits the town. Jane's home is reduced to rubble. With nowhere else to go, she's forced to live with her childhood nemesis, Tubby. But Tubby isn't Tubby anymore. Jane is shocked to see that Talon, the shy boy she once teased, has become a tall, aloof, and striking young man. Talon doesn't speak much, but his cold glares say everything. At school, rumors about Jane living with him begin to spread, and Melis turns crueler than ever. Jane is publicly humiliated by Melis during a pep rally, and Talon witnesses it, but says nothing. At home, the tension between them rises. Jane lashes out, accusing him of enjoying her suffering. He fires back, reminding her who made his childhood miserable. A school event forces Jane and Talon to work on a fundraiser together. Though awkward at first, old memories resurface. Jane stumbles upon a box of Talon's childhood sketches. One of them is of her. Is it admiration or anger? She can't tell. Jane begins receiving anonymous hate messages. Melis denies involvement, but Jane suspects otherwise. Talon starts noticing the emotional toll on her. One night, he finds her crying on the roof. He says nothing, just sits beside her. For the first time, Jane doesn't feel alone. Jane reinvents herself. She stops being the school's cheerleader mascot and focuses on helping younger students. Talon begins showing up at her new activities, but keeps his distance. At a party, a slow dance puts them in close proximity. The tension is unbearable. Melis discovers Jane's journal and threatens to leak its pages. Talon steps in, publicly defending Jane. The entire school is shocked. Jane, confused by his sudden protectiveness, confronts him. He finally says, "I remember everything, and I don't hate you." The bond between Jane and Talon begins to deepen. They share quiet mornings and long bus rides. But just as Jane begins to trust him, a photo of them together goes viral, captioned falsely as a secret couple. Jane's reputation shatters again. Talon takes the blame for the photo leak, even though Melis was behind it. Jane confronts Melis, resulting in a brutal confrontation. Talon is suspended from the basketball team. Jane stands in front of the entire school to clear his name. Talon avoids Jane out of shame. Jane, now bolder, corners him at practice and demands honesty. He finally opens up about his father leaving, the bullying, and how he used to watch her from afar, not out of hate, but because she had everything he didn't. The school's championship game looms. Talon is reinstated but refuses to play unless Jane is allowed to perform with the cheer team again. Melis is dethroned, and the team votes unanimously for Jane. That night, Jane gives her all, and Talon scores the winning point. Talon and Jane finally speak their truths on the school rooftop, the same place they once sat in silence. "You call me Tubby," he says. "And you called me invisible," she replies. They laugh, then kiss under the stars. Jane whispers, "Maybe this time, we cheer for each other."